Beautiful birds. Hello and welcome to I Say Kids, a channel for the kid within all of us who simply love birds and want to know and see some interesting facts about some of the beautiful birds in the world. Like me, are you guys too amazed by these little creatures whose voices are like music to our ears? Is it not so heartening to see how these tiny creatures know how to feed themselves? The motherly instinct of feeding her children is very much in all the mothers. Isn't it just too divine? The birds who overcome all the obstacles and rise above and fly high is nothing short of an inspiration. Oh my god, the beautiful colors of nature are so soothing to the eyes. Before we begin, I would want to tell my viewers that I am not classifying the birds as the most beautiful or associating any numbers with them, because, according to me, everyone is beautiful in its own unique way. Let's learn to admire the beauty that nature has provided within all of us. Blue jay, a songbird native to eastern North America. Its coloration is predominantly blue with a white chest and underparts, and a blue crest. It has a black, U shaped collar around its neck and a black border behind the crest. The blue jay feeds mainly on seeds and nuts, such as acorns, which it may hide to eat later. Blue jays can be very aggressive to other birds. It can be beneficial to other bird species as well, as it may chase predatory birds such as hawks and owls. It will scream if it sees a predator within its territory. It has also been known to sound an alarm call when hawks or other dangers are near, and smaller birds often recognize this call and hide themselves away. It may occasionally impersonate the calls of raptors, especially those of the red tailed and red shouldered hawks, possibly to test if a hawk is in the vicinity, though also possible to scare off other birds that may compete for food resources. When a blue jay is agitated or angry, the blue crest atop its head will rise. It will lower when the bird is relaxed or calm. Blue jays are highly curious and are considered intelligent birds. In old tales, the blue jay was credited with making the earth when all the world was water by bringing the first grit or dirt. In other tales, the blue jay was temporarily conscripted as a servant of the devil to bring kindling to the bad place, and was not encountered on a Friday as he was fetching sticks down to the hill. Furthermore, he was so happy and chirpy on a Saturday as he was relieved to return from hell. Remember, if you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Snowy owl. It is a large white owl with the yellow eyes and a black beak. It is a native to the Arctic regions. Also known as the polar owl, the white owl and the Arctic owl, it is one of the largest species of owl and the only owl with largely white plumage. Males tend to be a purer white overall, while females tend to have more extensive flecks of dark brown. Oh my god, this is super cute. Most owls sleep during the day and hunt at night, but the snowy owl is often active during the day, especially in the summertime. A largely migratory bird, snowy owls can wander almost anywhere close to the Arctic, sometimes unpredictably erupting to the south in large numbers. During the summer solstice, the owls appear to hunt during the theoretical nightfall. They often swallow their small prey whole. Their main prey are lemmings. Remember, you were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life? Keel-billed toucan, also known as sulfur-breasted toucan or rainbow-billed toucan, it is a colorful Latin American member of the toucan family. Keel-billed toucan is most commonly found in tropical forests from Mexico to Colombia. Their large and colorful bill averages around 12 to 15 centimeter, about one third of its length. While the bill seems large and cumbersome, it is in fact a spongy, hollow bone covered in keratin, a very light and hard protein. The plumage of the keel-billed toucan is mainly black with a yellow neck and chest. It has blue feet and red feathers at the tip of its tail. The bill is mainly green with a red tip and orange sides. Keelbill toucans have feet with toes facing in different directions. Two toes face forward and two face back. Because toucans spend a large portion of time in the trees, this helps the bird to stay on the branches of the trees and jump from one branch to another. Like many toucans, keelbill toucans are very social birds, rarely seen alone. They fly in small flocks of approximately 6 to 12 individuals through lowland rainforests. They live together in groups, often sharing cramped living quarters of holes in trees. There is a family structure within the group. Birds often duel with each other using their bills and throw fruit into each other's mouths. Sometimes they play ball, one throwing a fruit in the air and a second capturing it. Toucans are widely recognized as a cereal mascot. Do you know which cereal? Let us know in the comment section below. Remember, a bird doesn't sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. Hyacinth Macaw. It is a parrot native to Central and Eastern South America. These birds are recognizable by their bright cobalt blue feathers with yellow accents around their eyes and beak. It is the largest macaw and the largest flying parrot species. They are known for being gentle and loud. They have very strong beaks for eating the kernels of hard nuts and seeds. Their strong beaks are even able to crack coconuts, the large Brazil nut pods, and macadamia nuts. The hyacinth macaw is sometimes kept as a companion parrot. A companion parrot is a parrot kept as a pet that interacts abundantly with their human counterpart. This bird is often described as gentle. However, while it is not generally an aggressive bird and it appears to enjoy interacting playfully with humans, it is an intelligent bird that may learn to use words and phrases in the correct context. It can live for over 50 years in captivity. Remember, without love, we are birds with broken wings. The next one is very colorful and very beautiful, painted bunting. It is a near threatened bird native to North America. Also called Mexican canary, painted finch, pope, and nonpareil. The male painted bunting is often described as the most beautiful bird in North America and as such been nicknamed nonpareil or without equal. Its colors, dark blue head, green back, red rump, and underparts, make it extremely easy to identify. But it can still be difficult to spot since it often skulks in foliage, even when it is singing. The plumage of female and juvenile painted buntings is green and yellow green, serving as camouflage. Painted buntings are shy, secretive, and often difficult to observe with the human eye. Remember, a bird is safe in its nest, but that's not what its wings are made for. The very cute blue footed booby is a marine bird native to subtropical and tropical regions of the eastern Pacific Ocean. It is easily recognizable by its distinctive bright blue feet. The blue color of the blue footed booby's webbed feet comes from carotenoid pigments obtained from its diet of fresh fish. Its wings are long, pointed, and brown in color. The neck and head of the blue footed booby are light brown with white streaks, while the belly and underside exhibit pure white plumage. Its eyes are placed on either side of its bill and oriented towards the front, enabling excellent binocular vision. Its eyes are a distinctive yellow. About half of all breeding pairs nest on the Galapagos Islands. Its diet mainly consists of fish, which it obtains by diving and sometimes swimming underwater in search of its prey. It sometimes hunts alone, but usually hunts in groups. The name booby comes from the Spanish word bobo, which means stupid, foolish, or clown, because the blue footed booby is, like other seabirds, clumsy on land. They are also regarded as foolish for their apparent fearlessness of humans. Remember, it is not only fine feathers that make fine birds. The golden pheasant, also known as the Chinese pheasant and rainbow pheasant, is a heavy bodied ground feeding bird. The male golden pheasant is the flashy one and looks like a kid picked as many of his favorite crayons as he could to color it. Females are a dull brown with a mottled appearance and a lighter head. It is native to forests in mountainous areas of western China. While they can fly clumsily in short bursts, they prefer to run and spend most of their time on the ground. If startled, they can suddenly burst upwards at great speed and with a distinctive wing sound. They feed on the ground on grain, leaves, and invertebrates, but they roost in trees at night. Some people believe that you'll get three wishes if you capture a golden pheasant. The Chinese consider them to be a sign of prosperity and good luck. Remember, relationships are like birds. If you hold tightly, they die. If you hold loosely, they fly. But if you hold with care, they remain with you forever. Atlantic puffin, also known as the common puffin, is a species of seabird and is most commonly found on the Westman Islands, Iceland. And no, they are not related to penguins in any way, not even the second or third cousins. This puffin has a black crown and back, pale gray cheek patches, and white underparts. Its broad, boldly marked red and black beak and orange leg contrast with its plumage. The forehead, crown, and nape are glossy black, and as are the back, wings, and tail. A broad black collar extends around the neck and throat. The underparts of the bird, the breast, belly, and undertail coverts are white. The legs are short and sit well back on the body, giving the bird its upright stance when on land. Both legs and large webbed feet are bright orange, contrasting with the sharp black claws. At sea, it swims on the surface and feeds mainly on small fish, which it catches by diving underwater using its wings for propulsion. At sea, it swims on the surface and feeds mainly on small fish, which it catches by diving underwater, using its wings for propulsion. The puffin's striking appearance, large colorful bill, waddling gait, and behavior have given rise to nicknames such as clown of the sea and sea parrot. Puffins are specially adapted to living on the open sea. Waterproof feathers allow them stay warm as they float at the ocean's surface or swim underwater. Diving as deep as 60 meters, they swim by flapping their wings as if flying through the water and use their feet to steer. There, they hunt herring, hake, capelin, and sand eels. They supplement their meals by drinking salt water. Atlantic puffins are also excellent flyers. Flapping their wings at up to 400 beats per minute, puffins can reach speeds of 88 kilometers per hour. Some pairs exhibit a special behavior known as billing, where the two birds rub their beaks together. This often draws an excited crowd of other puffins to watch. Atlantic puffins have the ability to carry several fish in their beaks at one time. They push the fish to back of their mouth with their tongue, where ridges at the top of their bills secure the fish in place. This allows puffins to keep their mouth open to catch more fish without losing any in the process. In general, they can hold around 10 fish in their beak at once. It is the official bird of the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Remember, the bird who dares to fall is the bird who learns to fly. The northern cardinal, the redbird, common cardinal, red cardinal, is a mid sized songbird. Northern cardinals are common throughout Central and Eastern North America and south from Florida and Mexico down to Belize and Guatemala. This species has also been introduced to Bermuda, California, and Hawaii. It has a distinctive crest on the head and a mask on the face, which is black in male and gray in the female. The male is a vibrant red, while the female is a reddish olive color. During winter, both male and female will fluff up their down feathers in order to trap warm air next to their body and keeping cold air from reaching their body. The down feathers are small and hair like at the base of each flight feather. Many take turns tucking one leg at a time into their body to keep them warm until still using the other to stand. The plumage color of the males is produced from carotenoid pigments in the diet, like the beauty berries. They sing clear, whistled song patterns which are repeated several times, then varied. In some cases, it will also utter a series of chipping notes to locate its partner or to alert them of threat, especially during dusk hours when visibility wanes. Backyard birders attract at using feeders containing seeds, particularly sunflower seeds and safflower seeds. The northern cardinal is the state bird of 7 US states, more than any other species. Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, Virginia, and West Virginia. Although, in each case, the particular state just refers to the bird as cardinal. Remember, point the flying spirit of a bird rather than its feathers. The next one is the most dangerous bird, cassowary. This beautiful bird is native to the tropical forests of New Guinea, Aru Islands in Indonesia, and northeastern Australia. The most common, the southern cassowary, is the third tallest and second heaviest living bird, smaller only than the ostrich and emu. Cassowaries are very wary of humans, but if provoked, they are capable of inflicting serious, even fatal injuries to dogs and people. The cassowary has often been labeled as the world's most dangerous bird. Cassowaries are part of the ratite group, which also includes the emu, ostriches, rheas, and kiwi, as well as the extinct moas and elephant birds. Remember, she decided to free herself, dance into the wind, create a new language, and birds fluttered around her, writing yes in the sky. The very beautiful peacock is a large, colorful bird that lives in India and Asia. Peacock is an extravagant bird with iridescent blue neck and bright green tail, feather spotted with eye spots. Peahens are dull brown with iridescent green necks and cream colored heads. The crested feathers on the peacock's head, which gives a crown like appearance. The peacock's tail is called a train that actually grows from its back. Their tails begin to grow when they are 2 years old, and males do not have fully developed tails until they reach the age of 4. A peacock can flaunt up to 200 feathers on its tail at a time. Blue peafowl or Indian peafowl live in India. Their range covers the vast majority of the Indian subcontinent. Green peafowl live in Southeast Asia, primarily Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, and parts of Indonesia. Their populations are spotty and fragmented. These birds are quite social and live in groups both in the wild and in feral populations. Despite their heavy weight and long train, the peacock manages to fly, but they only cover short distances. It is one of the largest flying birds. It runs pretty fast too. At night, they fly up into the trees to sleep. During the day, they alternate between foraging on the ground and resting in the trees. Peacock has an unpleasant screeching sound and is often regarded as the loudest creature. Peacocks can make 11 different sounds. During the monsoon, the frequency of their sounds increases and indicates the upcoming rainfall. When peacocks shake their tail, they make a low pitched sound that the human ear cannot perceive. The group of peacocks is called muster or party, and the peacock's family is known as bivae. The baby peafowl is called peachicks. In some cultures, people even consider peafowl deities or gods, or they are closely associated with them. For example, the Hindu god of war, Kartike, rode a peacock as a steed. The Buddhists also consider peafowl as a representation of wisdom. These birds are present in many different tales and cultures, particularly in India and Southeast Asia. People also believe that the white peacock is a bearer of eternal happiness. I don't ask for the meaning of the song of a bird or rising of the sun on a misty morning. There they are, and they are beautiful. Special treat ahead for the bird lovers. Enjoy Kids video gallery. If you can name a few of them, please let us know in the comment section below.